Yo, what's good? We live. You see what the subject is. So the question is, should women be submissive? What you got to say about that, homie?
I think they should be submissive.
I agree.
I don't. What's wrong with submitting to your man? What are you losing? On top of what you may be gaining. You feel me? Like, how could you not? What would be the reason that would keep you from submitting to a man?
Some women got to understand that they really not on their full function. I know y'all like y'all glow up, but you ain't reaching your full glow up unless you got a real traditional masculine man.
What the fuck is a glow up?
That's that. Yeah, you know they be talking about they glow up. That's like that's their little word now, man.
What the fuck is a glow up? Hey, this nigga.
Hey, dog, that what they
Dog,
that what they be talking about, that glow up shit.
Hey, listen.
Yeah. Real shit.
If a woman has an excuse for why she won't submit to a man,
What?
then that's the man she shouldn't be with. Because he's not, you don't feel that he's worthy of you submitting to him.
Exactly.
You feel me? Letting him be in control. You know, I don't really see a problem. You know what I mean? So in reality, maybe you with the wrong nigga if you don't want to submit.
A lot of times dudes gotta really step to the plate and be like, look, this is what it is. If you ain't rocking with it, fuck you.
I think you could be alpha without being that aggressive, but you know what I'm saying? Like, but at the end of the day, you must understand that, look, man, if I got a schedule that I like to keep, you need to respect that schedule. You feel me? So to speak.
And you can't overstep your boundaries as a woman when you're dealing with a real man. Now, when you're dealing with them other type dudes who's submissive and they beta or whatever, that's you. Don't complain about the other things that come with that. Don't complain about that. But you gotta recognize who you're dealing with and what goes along with dealing with an alpha.
Can a woman really respect a man if she comes in the house and she dictates everything? Like, why would you want somebody that you can dictate all the terms with? Like, how does that make you how does that
make sense?
How does that wet your whistle? You know what I'm saying? And so, like, you know what I'm saying? How does that make sense? Like, in the speak, like, nigga, that's not your man. That's your son.
That's an addition.
That's an additional motherfucking child.
You just mad. You basically mad because you can't claim them for taxes.
Like, you gonna be even madder that you dominating the man. Like, that's not a man. Doesn't matter how poor or rich this man is. You feel me?
Yeah.
You know, how fat or ugly, because you chose him. You feel me? You ain't had to choose him if that's what you thought about him in the first place. And see, a lot of niggas don't understand shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Same like life. Like, you know what I'm saying?
How you got him is how you go keep him.
Like, shit.
Straight up.
If you met this bitch in the club and she was pissy drunk and y'all fucked on the first night, I ain't saying she like nothing wrong with that, but if something happened, why would you be surprised? You feel me?
Yeah, why would you be surprised if
then you find out she got
you don't want to go to the club, but she still want to go and get pissy drunk and then like come home in the morning?
Yeah, I mean, you know, that's shit that niggas do. Like, you know, that the me.
You know that ain't that one.
The me.
If your woman
you marry that, you asking for trouble.
If your woman do that, you definitely not an alpha. You definitely getting dominated.
If you come around your woman and she always got an attitude and you continually stay there, like, you know what I'm saying? You's pretty much being the fag. Like, this bitch always got an attitude. Like, you need to go ahead and put your foot down and get rid of her. You know, I don't mean put your foot down and fucking, you know.
We do not condone violence
and do no wild shit.
You can really, really
But you can
communicate your words and be heard.
If you express yourself, and the woman don't respect your expression, then you got to cut her loose. You know what I'm saying? And respect nowadays is what females feel like is submission. You feel me? Because you respect my opinion. You know what I'm saying? Now that's submission, because quite naturally, now that women and men doing the same job, this or that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You don't. You know what I'm saying? You got a natural rebellious spirit.
It's just certain things that naturally men go be able to, like certain tasks that men go naturally be able to perform.
I think that
women won't be able to. If they do, they sure be uncomfortable doing it, or they ain't gonna want to do it after they done did it again.
Let me tell you
run up first.
What kind of rebels that y'all became. Not all of y'all. I'm just saying to a certain extent.
We talking about with certain types.
You know what I'm saying? As far as like being a rebel. It's to the fact that there are now boys who think they're women running in track meets against girls. And he's kicking their ass. Quite naturally. It's a fucking man. Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Now when you look at something, I don't mean to cut you off, but when you look at that, you can recognize the dominance in the different male in different species of women and men, male and female.
And so I'm just saying that to say, like, yeah, we all people, but we not the same. You know what I mean?
And we gotta embrace that.
And you have to embrace that. In the same way, y'all got people start getting pissed because this boy who feels like a woman on the inside is kicking these people ass, these little girls' ass in track. You know what I'm saying? Now it's a problem. The problem is he belongs on the fucking track with the fucking boys, where he can display whatever his dominance is, so to speak, in that manner.
Yeah, and still have that same type of pride that he identify or she or whatever y'all, however that go. But you level the playing field. That's the whole point.
But
so that with that being said, like I said before, that show the natural dominance on between male and female, man and woman.
It's a natural order, because listen, if you are the one dictating all the terms, if a burglar breaks in the fucking house, bitch, I should be able to lay in the bed under the covers, and you should go out and motherfucking go see who the hell in our house.
Babe, this one on you. This burglar on you, babe.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? It ain't like it's your time. It was mine the last. You see how stupid that sound?
I killed the last burglar, babe. You got to go kill this one.
I'm just saying, you see how stupid that sound? Like, that sounds fucking ridiculous, bro.
That don't make no sense.
No, we got to do better.
And I'm not saying that, like, with the 30s and the 40s or whatever, women belong in two places, the kitchen and the bedroom or whatever. Nah. But what I am saying is, I'm the man, you the woman, act accordingly. It's not hard. It's real simple.
It's lanes to this shit. And females like some of them, not all y'all.
Of course,
like
not
to put
all.
Levels to the lanes
based
off of finance. But if that's the case, and you feel like you can't respect a nigga, and he made maybe less than you do, why is you with him? Yo, take your high value ass somewhere and find a nigga up there that, you know what I'm saying, that ain't gonna see you like that. You feel me?
Yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying?
They ain't fucking with you like that. You know how that goes.
It's simple not to make it a bad thing. You feel me?
What I understand about myself is I know that I'm not a high value man, but I got quality, and I ain't trying to put myself in the lane to go for 1,000 or lottery chances. I ain't trying to put my love life in the chances like the lottery. Like, that's just like saying I deserve to go get Holly Berry. Nah, I deserve my woman who I got. Cause that's my boo, and me and her go do our thing together. Regardless of the level she at, regardless of the level where I'm at. We got a unity together. And a lot of y'all females that's making something and feel like you deserve to have this guy that's on your level playing field, okay, you should wear it on a t-shirt or something and tell the other guys that they don't deserve to even talk to you. So you gotta have it like, you need one of them billboard signs or something. But then it'll lower it'll make you more humble.
I don't know, cause you could want what you want. You know what I mean?
Of
I don't.
course.
I don't think because a female makes a substantial amount of money that takes her value above what it would have been if she didn't.
True.
You know what I mean?
True.
The key probably would be stability and what you're comfortable, what level you're comfortable at. But she's not. Oh, so that's
Keep going, man.
yeah, she's not. Um, Her value didn't go up just because she makes a substantial amount of money. That's what I'm saying. You feel me? I don't think when you look at a chick, you know what I mean. You like, damn, this bitch rich, or something like that. You know what I'm saying? You just like what you see, or you don't. You know what I mean? You're gonna find out what it is if you get to know her.
Yeah.
Then you'll see if wherever she feels comfortable or stable at is not comfortable for you, then you could just leave. You know what I mean?
What about like when I like me personally when I was single and I'm trying to do what I do. I'm not caring about if this female I'm trying to smash is rich. I'm not looking for a woman. I'm looking to smash. If she rich, okay.
What I might be
If she
looking
not,
for,
okay, I'm
is
trying to smash. But if I'm looking for a relationship, I'm looking for something else, then it'll be different ways. I won't be going out trying to smash when I'm looking for a relationship. When I'm trying to smash, I'm trying to smash. When I'm looking for a relationship, I'm looking for a relationship. So that's the difference.
Man, I don't know that you just wake up and be like, yeah, I'm. I ain't gonna say just wake up, just be like, you looking for, like, relationships just kind of happen. I think that's the way
for men.
I think that's the
For
way
men,
they
always
should.
just
Like
happen.
they should just
For men,
naturally.
They just happen.
You know what I'm saying? They should naturally occur. I say I feel like anybody who's looking for a relationship, like just outright, is on the rebound from some shit. Like, because you,
of course,
like,
that wasn't your first, and sometimes in most cases it's not your last.
You listen. You wake up, you come across different people from different walks of life every day, all day. All you gotta do is come out the house. You know what I mean? So there's somebody out there for everybody. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I don't feel like you on like you don't have to just be out looking for it. You know what I'm saying? Unless, like, I feel like if you just like looking for it, like you don't have confidence. You know what I'm saying? Because it should fall right there. Like it should be somewhere around the corner.
Within your everyday life, everyday
within
routine,
your reach. Within
you
your
should
reach.
come across somebody that you feel like that you want to stop them and talk to them.
Yeah.
I feel that. But that's not going for just saying I'm trying to go smash something. Like, but when niggas go to the club, when a single nigga go to the club,
okay,
a nigga going when he check his fresh at the door, meaning that you don't put on your gear, you don't put on your cologne, you don't got fresh, and you check the mirror like, yeah, I approve this message. You thinking about trying to smash something. You ain't thinking that you fit to meet your wife.
Man, I don't know.
You ain't thinking you fit to meet your wife though.
I don't know if the club is the appropriate place to meet your wife, but you never know who is who when you go places. You know what I'm saying?
That's true.
Like I said,
but you're not thinking. You're not thinking you fit to meet your wife.
Listen, when you go to church, you check your fresh. You want to be well groomed on your way to church, and I don't necessarily think church is where you meet your wife at either. You know what I mean? Because
traditionally they would say that that's the spot.
Back in the day,
you would.
Back in the day, probably. You know what I'm saying? But nowadays, man, you just got a genuine person. Just gonna be a genuine person. You might peep that flavor, and if the person turns from who the person is that you met, then you always had the option to leave. You don't have to make it so motherfucking hard. You know what I'm saying? You used to think that that staying power stayed, you know what I mean? But some shit you just can't live past. You feel me? As a man, You got to be strong enough, you know what I'm saying, to dictate the terms that shit, I'm out. I don't give a fuck how much you graveling, begging as a woman. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying because you agree right then and there that y'all should be apart. That, you know what I'm saying, that you being a little, you know what I'm saying, a little dominant, but
Point blank.
Hey, look, but
point blank. I don't care how much a woman make, how much you bring to the table. You're not gonna treat me like a little boy. That's just point blank, period. Because I'm not built like that, and that just I don't care. I ain't gonna. I'm not trying to play on a female for a situation. So that mean I got to be a chameleon and try to turn myself into somebody who I'm not, to try to step up. Because my game ain't stepping up from a woman. My game is gaining a peace of mind from a woman. Straight up.
That's exactly what you're supposed to get. You come home to your woman, supposed to get a peace of mind. You know what I mean? But yet, you find yourself coming home to a woman and no smell of food in the goddamn house. This motherfucker ain't cooked shit.
Hey, you smell food.
You got to fend for yourself.
You don't smell food, but you smelling her hot breath from an argument.
Yeah. You come home and the motherfuckers just talking. We could discuss your day.
Yeah.
But what the food?
We can multitask, baby. I'm supposed to be smelling some shit. I'm supposed to be eating in the next 15, 20 minutes.
Because you know, they're like, oh, it's 50-50 women work too. But I mean, your grandma used to cook.
Yeah.
And she taught your mama. It's something that was passed down, cooking and cleaning.
All that.
And shit like that.
And it's all about how you gonna plan.
And then where it went. Like, where did that go? You feel me? Like, when was the role reversal? You know what I'm saying? Like, what can you say? And because now that fall under submission. And so since you submit,
it's hard to do that because it just don't feel genuine.
Listen, since you submitting that, it's not genuine. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, what the fuck happened in your life? You know, like, people be like, okay, well, she's scared of relationships because some traumatic happened, like she was raped or something. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like that. Yeah. Like, nigga, what happened in your life that knocked all that shit out the window? You know what I'm saying? It don't matter. This nigga cheated, stole, smoked crack. You still supposed to have that trait. And the fact that you don't is a problem. Because if a nigga cheated, stole, and smoked crack, you don't have to be with this man. Hence, you don't have to submit to that fellow. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like, and why
that's your choice. You
like that's what I'm saying. That's your choice. Whatever your perception of a king is.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And at the same time, you got to know whatever. All right, listen. Everybody say they know their worth or whatever, but you got to stay in your lane with who you playing with. Because you submit to a king. What if he don't value you the same? You feel me? Right. You gonna stay there submitting, trying to win him over, or you gonna go ahead like your goddamn business? And you know what I'm saying? Gracefully bow out. Or would you gracefully bow out? You know what I'm saying? Like, hey man, you a conqueror over there, boy. You rule with an iron fist.
You resilient. You saying you gonna stay a dumbass until his iron fist gets soft.
Yeah, you gonna.
That man fist ain't getting soft, dumbass.
He over here ruling with it. And you still over there barking like a dog.
With that being said, though, that's saying to the real women who giving up that submission to the man who don't deserve that type of submissiveness. They don't. That's not what we promote.
Yeah, no, but basically that's what I'm getting at. You know what I mean? Everybody has their lane. So when we talk about being submissive, and you looking like, fuck that nigga, or nah, I don't think he deserves such and such. My question would be, well, why are you with him? Why are you messing with him?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Just mess with somebody that you feel that you are capable of being submissive to.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And then hope that, you know what I'm saying, he wants to hold up his end of the bargain you know what I'm saying, to the relationship should you get into one. You know what I mean?
Just like a quote Bun B said in that international players anthem, because you able to realize that I'm the truth and not a fable. Just really analyze that quote.
Hey, this nigga here just quoted, and he sat there and he looked like all of a sudden it was gonna be some applause.
There go the applause right there.
All of a sudden,
There go the applause
right
right there.
Gonna hear, but yeah, he said that.
See,
Preach.
Hey, cuz telling y'all to give niggas they flowers when they say some real shit. You know what I'm saying?
Preach.
For real though, when you recognize that, regardless of where that man at in the walk of life, when you recognize that this man is really a stand-up man and stand down on real principles, salute that man. Even though that ain't that man for you, don't disrespect them.
Yeah, just leave.
Straight up.
You know
that you can't handle
or make the bargain. If you stand because you dickmatized, then that shit be known.
And also, and if you are dickmatized, submit. It's plain and simple. Don't play no games, because you ain't gonna play them games when it's time to get that package.
Everybody has a choice. You feel me? And I think submission shouldn't be based on financial gain or stability. Yeah, but again, what area in life are you stable?
Right.
Are you stable?
How stable are you personally?
No, not even to speak that. What I'm saying is, like, are you stable? Like, you good just renting still? Do you want to buy a house? You know what I'm saying? Are y'all gonna save towards, like, whatever makes you feel comfortable? You know what I mean?
But if you're in a real relationship, all that type of stuff should be established within the living in terms.
Yeah, because at that time you ain't figured it out. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna have a long.
And you setting yourself up for heartbreak, ladies, and y'all really should listen to what that brother Kevin Samuels, shout out to him, what he be saying to y'all. And a lot of those women who are making those six figures and they can't get a six-figure guy, he not telling y'all that y'all go die alone or buy a dog and die. He basically telling y'all to go at some guys who making 60,000, 75,000, 50,000. Stuff like that. And you can still live that fulfilling life.
And then
you'll be happy.
And then, first of all, I mean, when women talk about, oh, well, I can't submit to, when you submit to your ideal man, you basically be looking for a unicorn, so to speak. Like, you know what I'm saying? I never seen one either. You know what I mean?
For real.
But you got to be realistic. You know what I'm saying?
My daughter loves unicorns.
You got to take a cold hard look at your motherfucking self. You feel me? And then, you know what I mean? You can want what you want, but you got to be honest with what you can get. You know what I mean? And you definitely have to, you know what I'm saying, before you submit to the wrong dude, you have to recognize who fucking with you for real and who just want to fuck you, so to speak. Pardon my French.
Yeah,
and who probably, if they
that's
can fuck you for 10 years, keep you right there in that same spot.
Keep you right in the pocket. Saying?
But you looking for a relationship, which is why I think you shouldn't have to look for a relationship.
Or you looking for that paperwork.
Like, options should just come.
Or you looking for that paperwork. You could be happy. You could be totally happy with everything that particular man been given to you, because you pretty much stayed there for all those years, but you're looking for that one piece of paperwork, and maybe that man is not about that, and he's still not about that after X amount of years. You shouldn't be mad at him.
And that nigga paused like he just thought.
You should be mad at yourself, because you endured all that. You know that Paul's famous. That that Paul's be famous. You know, like when you play that last card.
Nah, I don't know.
When you playing spades and you like, bam, you know what I'm saying?
No, that wasn't that. That wasn't that at all.
Hey, it was similar. It was close to that. If it wasn't, I said it was. You know what I'm saying? And y'all make sure y'all share this, subscribe, smash up the lights like my brother Willie D say.
You had to throw Willie on in there.
You know you gotta give credit, man. Willie D be getting a game. I know that. Willie D been getting a nigga game since he been rapping. And he switched the platform to some OG shit.
Willie D
Salute.
did it. Willie D did it just like that song he got with his nephew, Keep It Like That. He never changed. You feel me? And some people may say he might not be the greatest rapper. That's your opinion. But sometimes when you say some of the realest shit, it's just as great as something that's rap more rhythmic. You know what I mean?
Yeah, he was hella influential though.
Yeah, Willie D said what needed to be said, and a lot of people oppose him for that. But
that's why his platform is the way it is like that. Cause he always had that fire in him, and that shit don't die. That's point and simple. When you that type of dude, it don't go away. So if you not financially where you at, my brothers, and you out there and you still put down on that woman that's dealing with you. You put down on her because you gotta let her know I still ain't gonna fit no little boy. I don't care if you got Section 8. I don't care if you getting food stamps. I don't care about all. I don't care that I don't have no job right now. Well, I care about that stuff. Honestly, I care about it, but I'm not gonna let you disrespect me as a man because
put in his mouth.
You do what you do. No, it ain't nothing. It ain't nothing about that. I'm speaking on some real factual. That's basically how you live. That's basically how you live. If you in a relationship with a woman, basically we bringing more to the table.
Hey, so to speak, though, like fellas, could you be in a relationship with a woman and she wearing the pants? Like she's like, you know what I'm saying? See, the thing is, like people gonna have opinions, but fellas,
I can't.
When a woman treating you like you have the vagina, basically, and I mean this on whatever level you can think, because any level is a level that you shouldn't be.
Shout out to Block Boy Brands,
but nigga, and you are comfortable staying in that situation, like, you know what I mean? Like, you don't see nothing wrong with that, like. Should you
really feel like you got a man?
Yeah, basically. Should right, you feel like as a man you got a man? And so you need to be like, what does that say to your son and to your daughter who may stay in the house with y'all, who will grow up treating kings like peasants, you know, so to speak. Now, I don't get it literal, you know what I mean? But what does that say if it's a king, and who's to say that she won't be treated like a queen?
And what are you, and how is that helping the community?
You will raise, you know, women are always talking about, like people, not women, about how these jits out here wilding. No daddy's in the house, and the man that's in the house
can't put down,
is getting told what to do. What you think you're gonna have? That he can't even tell your son what to do because you telling both theirs what to do. And you the woman, so the son gonna do what he do that only a real man could have stopped them from doing. You know what I mean? Like, hey man, why you want to join the gang, man? You know, get your rump back in school and do what you're supposed to do. You know what I'm saying? But he can't because there's no man. And now you raise this boy who wild and he doing what he want to do, but he feels like the woman is the dominant factor. You know, he gonna be weak and he ain't gonna be able to control his own son. Should he have one?
Of course he gonna have one, and he ain't gonna be giving the right examples on
and it's gonna be
how
more,
to be a man.
It's gonna be more people out here wearing skinny jeans with their ass out, like Trick said, and less regular people.
Shout out to T-Double, man.
Hey, and less regular people. You know what I'm saying? And fellas, how do you think a woman's supposed to respect you if you got on a shirt that look like a tube top and some jeans that only come up to damn near your mid-thigh, your whole, and all your genitals out? You look like you want to go to prison and go in the fag section or something. You know what I'm saying? Like, how you think you supposed to, like, who's the fuck gonna respect that? Like, nigga, you got on the tube top, we can see your heart beating out your shirt. You
But
feel
shit,
me?
some of the females don't give a fuck that they getting paid from them lame ass niggas.
Like, and you
So
you
it ain't give
passing
a
that
fuck.
shit down to your son. And women, stop getting your son all this girly ass shit because you making him the nigga who not gonna see a problem with being dominated. Then that day you want a real man, you want him to dominate you. Or not you, but just dominate a situation. He ain't
Just
gonna have the backbone for
be
it.
a flat out man.
He ain't gonna have the backbone for it. It's gonna be impossible. Now you gotta handle a real situation. You feel me?
So with that being said, stop trying to be a man when you are a woman.
And stop
Embrace it.
and stop telling yourself that you're not, but you saying one thing, but you acting another way.
Stop.
Not all. I'm talking to the ones who know exactly what the fuck they doing, but when they look in the mirror, they don't see it. I'm trying to help you out.
Y'all stop sending each other Happy Father's Day cards and shit like that. That shit ain't cool. That shit ain't cool. Celebrate
Stop
Mother's Day.
stop promoting men to be in touch with some feminine side. Feminine side is for feminists, for fucking women. Men be in touch with a masculine side. That's what we was born with. You was
Straight
born
up.
with a feminine side.
Straight up.
But you saying, oh yeah, if you in touch with your masculine side, you'd have been born a man. You know what I'm saying? That's a perceived thought. It's not the norm, but you're trying to make it the norm. If I was born with a feminine side, I feel like then I'd have been born a woman, or I'd have crossed over to the other side. Nah, it's just that's a frame of mind, and men don't need to have that. You know what I'm saying?
Never that.
You need to be in touch
And you dudes.
with the word respect. You feel me?
Yeah.
That you need to be in touch with respect, and that's going to be taught by
You could.
by older, wiser people.
Yeah.
Mother, father, grandmama, such and such.
Oh, geez.
But if your daddy is a feminine man, how you going to, it's different kind of respect he going to teach you. Or if he can teach you at all, because you might not respect him for being dominated.
It ain't gonna happen. You go respect your daddy for being a dominant man. And dudes, just because you know your girl got that bag or that check done came in or whatever, don't be holding a purse. Don't be holding a motherfucking purse, man. If you wish a nigga would, you just wish a nigga would. You don't have to hold a fucking purse. Okay, the purse got the money. You telling robbers that this nigga a square ass nigga holding the money for a girl that he ain't. If he go hold the money, put it in your pocket. If that's the case, if you protecting the money like a man's supposed to, she telling you, she trusts you as a gorilla, but not as a man. All right, gorilla, hold this. Don't let nobody touch me. Don't let nobody get it. Well, okay, I'm gonna take this money out this purse and put it in my pocket. Or you just hold it down in your purse, and I wish a nigga would. Y'all niggas stop holding this purse, man. And I ain't even talking to the ones who buy purses for them, the men purses. That's a whole nother subject. I'm talking about the niggas who go to the restaurant and then try to accept the money that your girl give to pay the bill. This girl tried me like this one time because I ain't had the money. She paying for the dinner. I don't feel more special because I'm handing this waitress the money that you give. Nah, baby, you pay. Go ahead and pay. Give her a tip too. Shit. Because when I pay, I don't hold up my hand real high and say, all right, I'm paying.
No, so this is what I'm trying to get at. You know, you can't hold on to some values of being a woman and let go of the other ones.
That's beneficial for you.
That, you know, you catching the ones that's beneficial. You know, like some women like don't, you know, feel like they shouldn't pay. Like, why shouldn't you pay at a time or another? Let's say, you know what I mean? Why must it be a special occasion? You know what I'm saying? But you gonna hold on to the value that men should pay. And I mean, Yeah, nigga. I mean, we'll pay, but you can't hold on to that and still want to dominate. You feel me? That ain't how. That ain't how the pie is sliced. You know what I'm saying?
You
So to
can't
speak.
cut it like that and
Like
still say it's even.
that ain't how the cloth is cut. You know what I'm saying? The cloth ain't cut like that. You know what I mean? And even if you was treating your man and doing something special, that don't mean that all of a sudden, you know, there's a role reversal. That, you know, there's gender roles for a reason. The fact that they're making it even harder for people to know what their gender roles is by introducing certain stuff in the schoolhouses and on TV and making it seem normal
And taking away stuff from
and,
schoolhouses
and taking
that
away
was normal.
stuff from schoolhouses and places where people can be educated. I'm not gonna go into none of that. You know what I'm
Straight
saying?
up. But
You know what I'm
it's
saying? I
funny
got no
though.
problems, but I'm just saying. Now you got that, and you got all these non-dominant males being dominated because y'all people think that's what's supposed to happen. How many more of these people who now have these ideas about being binary or whatever the hell the new words are?
Oh man,
They
that
just gonna start.
non-binary crap.
Your kids gonna start popping up like that all over the place. It's a signal. It's a sign.
That pretty
And
much just
and
seems
you
like that just means you go end up telling your parents one day that you coming out.
so you know what I'm saying. Whoever's doing whatever they doing, you know, that's their business. You know what I'm saying. But there was a time where there was respect level on it, and a lot of people, you know what I'm saying. A lot of people didn't know. You know, be who you be. You are who you are. You know what I'm saying. But if your son is dominated and you feel like you were the one who wanted to have grandkids from your son who are gonna carry on